Hey guys, what up? I'm Kevin Rotterdam van der Kooi, and this is not my NASL application, but I'm gonna help my dear dear friend and roommate out a little bit. Hi Ben, how are you doing?
Oh, Kevin, I'm doing fine. I'm just stood outside the hospital right now and, flexing my muscles and my arms and stuff. Unfortunately, I had another little accident, and or not an accident, but I'd have a plate put in my arm recently, so that's why I'm here now, and yeah, just enjoying myself with Kevin here and having a good time.
Alright mate, so this is gonna be your NASL application, so well, first question is, tell us a little bit about your history within StarCraft 2.
Okay, my history within StarCraft 2, well, I'll start from Warcraft 3 since that's where it really all began. Back in 2005 I started my first tournament in the UK, and from then on I've managed to keep the position of best player in the UK for Warcraft 3 for 5 or 6 years, and I was really happy with that. In the European scene it wasn't so successful. I was always one of the better players, but when it came to the real elite tier I was always a little step behind. I was always waiting for StarCraft 2. I always felt that when this game comes out I'm going to try as hard as I can, and as soon as it did come out in the beta I felt I did just that. Unfortunately, my first OTAC I lost to Jinro in the first round. I don't know if you knew that, but it was the first OTAC ever, and I was telling my parents, yeah, I'm going to do really well, and then I just came downstairs, I was like, okay, I lost. And then the next OTAC, I actually got to the finals and met DeMusliM and lost 3-1. And then my parents were a bit more like, oh, that's actually not bad. And then the next OTAC after that, I beat DeMusliM in the final 3-1. And from that moment on, I knew that I was doing pretty good in the scene. I met DeMusliM and several other players in finals of every tournament in the beta, and had a really good time doing it. And since then, I think I've stapled my position as one of the better Terrans in Europe.
Alright, so why should you be a part of the NASL?
I think I have a lot to provide, not only in-game but out of the game. I think I'm a bit of a personality. I think I can show people that gamers aren't just nerds, basically, although I am a big nerd myself. I have a bit of a different persona, you know. But besides that, I think game-wise, I offer a style that few people can copy or replicate. I'm very aggressive, very multitask prone, or very multitask heavy. I offer a style that's not only fast but precise, and my control is something that people seem to admire. When it comes to gaming, I think people enjoy watching me play, and I hope to step up the competition by adding myself to the NASL. Well, that's all I have to say about that one, yeah.
Alright, so who are your biggest rivals within the StarCraft 2 scene?
Oh, that's actually a really tough one. I did an interview with you earlier again, but the noise was a bit bad. But yeah, I don't think there's been enough time in StarCraft 2 to really develop rivalries. If I had to pick one over the others, it would be DeMusliM. He's been the player, as I mentioned earlier, that yeah, I've met him in several finals, and we were really good mates. We were even teammates. It got to the point where I said, look, I need this guy in my team. I'm meeting this guy in the finals every time. And yeah, he's a really nice guy too. And it's a friendly rivalry. Besides him, I think other mentions would be Socky and Brathok.
Alright, besides yourself, obviously, who would you like to see in the NASL?
There's actually countless number of people that I'd like to see in the NASL. But first and foremost, I'd like to see DeMusliM. He's a really swell guy, even though we're not teammates anymore. He's still one of the people that I like to keep in close touch with and practice with. Todd as well, he was my mentor during all of Warcraft 3. Even through the beta in StarCraft 2, like, people don't know it, but he's given me mental advice, like just saying, this is how you should go into this tournament, Ben, you are what you are, blah, and he helped me a lot, and I'm glad he's actually stepped up his game a lot. I mean, he's actually one of the better Protossers in Europe right now, so I like to see those two for sure. Other noteworthy mentions, Brathok. But yeah, Brathok, I lost my trail of thought, but yeah, Brathok and yourself, Kevin, I'd like to see those two as well, and yeah, there's quite a few more people, but God, how can I take this serious when you're smiling at me like that? But yeah, there's quite a few people, but top four, sorry, you, yourself, DeMusliM, and Brathok.
Alright mate, any final thoughts whatsoever, any last words?
I'd like to thank Team EG. I'd like to thank that rather hot looking girl for disrupting my trail of thought. I'd also like to thank friends, family, and the sponsors, which, yeah, you can see on the shirt everywhere, blah. And I'd like to thank this hospital for treating me for a second time. Thank you, Crankenhouse, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in ASL.
Alright, that's it. Cheers.